Ahoy mates, Captain Cordell back again, continuing our adventures into the Boogie Man. So, I did some looking around, like I said, and I found something. So, when we came across this platform the first time, we only stepped on the white tiles, and it lines up that the eggs are in this white tile. And over here is an iron ball. But in the middle one, there's a knife, but it gives us the option to take this knife. So that means we were missing something. That's why I couldn't figure it out. That's why it was so frustrating for me. And I had to go back to a previous save file in order to figure this out. So I don't think we've had the interaction with the dog. So I wanted to know if I already missed it, so I went back. Turns out we could have gotten it any time. Now we're just trying to break this door in, because I think this is going to help us put out that fire. We're so close to completing this. In fact, I just completed the Sandman yesterday. I think raising the water pressure is going to help us a lot more than having it lowered. So, I think we need to go... First, we're going to save. Now we need to go here and get the chapel key, I think. Unless we've already done that. And no, we haven't. Because I don't know if this event takes anything from me. That's why I wanted to go back onto the previous save file, because we've already done this in the other save file. This game has a lot of backtracking. Not a bad thing, just slightly annoying. Well, I'm pretty sure this game doesn't have a lot of backtracking. It's just me. In the box. We don't know what's in it. It's a dog's head. Alright. We're this close to figuring all this out. The only actual event that I'm worried about is the fire. I don't know what that's gonna do. Okay, we haven't gotten this yet. We need this. Got it. We need to go this way. And before we go in here, in case there's anything I missed, we're saving on this one. Number 8. Alright. Just skip this scene. We gotta use the knife somehow. David, use this. Alright, so we threw in the knife. Alright, so Shirley's free. Shirley, hey, wake up, Shirley! Well done, David. I knew you'd leap right in there. How you holding up? Good? But boy, I just don't get you. You ought to just dump her the same way her parents dumped her. She never needed you for anything anyways. Huh? Once a loner, always a loner, David. Two loners getting together to feel secure? Pretty hollow, don't you think? Here, I thought you'd know the sorrow of needing someone to lean on and the bother of being needed. But you and her, it just doesn't work. You're abandoning her. What did they say again? That's right, like father, like son. Shut up. Shut up! Oh well, if you won't take my advice, then let death do you part. I'll make it a dramatic one for you. Might as well. I'll be taking my leave then. Wouldn't want to disturb you to having a hot moment. Okay, so we have to put out the fire. The right isn't going to do anything. We're not going to go back. The only way is this way. There's a pipe. Shit. David, can you make it to the ladder? No way, the flames are too much. Stay there, I'll take care of them. Go down the ladder. Well, if this isn't the pipe that we need, I don't know what is. See, I found it weird how there was a pipe outside. Normally, I've never seen a castle like that. You know, with a pipe sticking out of it, unless it's steampunk. Or is leaking out from the broken pipe. Dramatic music gone. Everything's alright. Okay. Are you hurt? I'm fine, thanks. But Shirley isn't waking up. Only fainted. Let's carry her to the safe room. Shirley! David, where am I? Your arm, it's burnt. Are you okay? What happened? I'm just glad you're okay. What's wrong? What? I see. All the while I was out like a dunce, huh? But what matters is that you're safe, Shirley. Same to all of you. So the only one who hasn't been found is Helen. You know, at the beginning of this, I said it might have been Brendan. But I wouldn't put it past. I wouldn't put it past him if it was Brendan and Helen working together. I don't know how this whole thing, comes full circle. But it has to. Somehow it has to come back around. I'll go find her. Don't leave the room. Wait, Keith. I'll go with you. Oh? It's not safe for anyone to act alone. At any rate, what if something happened out there? I'm telling you, don't. But don't you ever forget your duty. What is that woman to you? You're gonna leave her to come with me? Get a grip. You have to protect her. Shirley. I understand. I just have to beat the crap out of that bag-wearing weirdo if he comes by, right? Simple enough. Be careful out there, David. You do that, Shirley. Let's go. Hey! Keith. Find Helena. Quick. Please. You stupid? What are you even thinking? I'm not stupid, but I am thinking. Yeah, I'm uneasy when I don't know if Shirley's okay. But I know she'll be fine. Fine. They're with the others. You've got a tough wife. Yeah, I usually lose when we get in fights too. But what about Helen? I don't know. Okay. Oh, so that's where this leads. Good to know. So the guy ran right past the safe spot. We didn't even know. Okay, so up the staircase, there's nothing over there. To the left, that's where we came. To the right, there's a dead end. Let's take a look in the chapel. There's got to be something around the chapel. Fuck it. Didn't think so. There's not a lot over this way. Trying to think on it. We did look around all the way through to... We're in here, right? Oh, there's nothing else in here. I think it's a bit odd that this cross here is the only thing that's unscathed. This cross in that window. Something underneath it? Climb up onto the cross? Huh. Don't tell me you're gonna walk along those. There's no other path. Don't like it, leave. David looks terrified. But this is where we're supposed to go. Don't come this way. You're gonna make me fall. Okay. Huh. Neat. Please tell me I had another save. Oh, this is what I get for not paying attention to my own rule. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. And saving twice. We're back at this point. So I guess this is the only way we can go. As Keith said, it's the only way we can go. Yeah, there's no other path. Don't like it, leave. So yeah, we've got to go this way, left. Because if we go right, David says this. So we got to find a way up onto this ledge. So I pressed up last time, trying to get Keith to climb, and it didn't really work. And I don't know what to do. I'm actually stuck. Spacebar. Okay. I have to interact with it. Wait. Just in case. Anything over this way? Hold on, before we go this way, because that looks like the way we're supposed to go. Let's go back this way. Oh, this looks lovely. Dance to the piano. Play the music. How sweet. How sincere. Oh, David, lend me your hands. Let's dance the duet. Dance duet? Is that the term for dancing in a pair? Duet? I know it's like singing pair. An old book on the desk. What? Well, they gave me some wonderful presents today. A clown doll, a music box, and a grand piano. Said 3 are all part of a set. The doll laughs if you turn its key. Today, one of the servants was singing a song in their savage language. I decided that rather than tell father, I would ask what it meant, and it goes as such. The sun shines on the mountain, the wind blows between the trees, the wind rustles the flowers, and glitters from the moonlight. It may be uncivilized, but I must say I'm especially fond of it. I was bored today, so I asked one of the servants as to all their names. They sounded profoundly bizarre. He said they were Nivda Iha. Apparently, Exlivigal was his name, but he wouldn't tell me what in the world it meant. How impairment he was with me. I took offense and decided to tell father he was rightly enraged. How dare he teach such vile words to my darling daughter, he said. This morning I stepped outside, a strong wind and blew and came along the head of the servant from the other day. Without thinking, I said to myself, how dirty, and kicked it away. I told father he had his head burned once. He supposed it may have been good fertilizer for the fields, but a head that speaks such an uncivilized language, I would think not. Jeez. What happened here? The music box key fell out. And a music box key. Bookcase. Bookcase. Small wooden rocking horse. Large bed with a canopy. Okay, what else is here? That's so creepy. The large clown toy. Not clone. Clone, it's a clown. I love old storybooks. One of the books is up. Let's see. 16th Evening Punchinello. This is from Punchinello. I'm quiet because I'm reading this. Oh, okay, so it's gonna go ahead and read it out loud. or reading the dialogue box. No, Punchinello, the moon said, the audience rejoices whenever he appears. Every movement he makes is so comical that it brings roars of laughter in the house. The theater was his ideal world. If he had been tall and handsome, he might have become a great tragedian on any stage. His soul was filled with all that was heroic and great. Still, it was his fate to be a Punchinello. His very sadness, his melancholy, heightened the dry wit of his sharply drawn face, and aroused the laughter of a vast audience, which lustily applauded his favorite. Last page is torn. Said that the music box, the piano, and the clown were all a part of a set, right? Oh wow. Corpse tied to a chair. David. There's a keyhole in the cover. This must be the piano I was talking about. Is there anything in this piano? Open the cover. Okay. Is this compartment? You can open the top. There's a switch on the interior frame of the piano. Sure. Head inside. Down here. There are old toys on the table. Large clown doll. Old toys on the shelf. Poem is written on the frame. Period Lumiere. Carry out my laughter have I unlearnt. Image of radiance disperse. Black waves the banner upon the mast. Carry out my laughter have I unlearned. Oh, now return to me, souls Vegetarian, no man of lyric, your lunar highness. Harriet. Scrap of paper. This must be the last piece. After the performance last night, the poor little man strolled out of the town to the lonely churchyard. The wretch of flowers on Columbine's grave had already faded. There he sat in what a study for a painter, his chin on his hand and his eyes turned toward me. He looked like a grotesque monument, a Punchinello on his grave, strange and comical. If the public had seen their favorite, how they would have applauded and cried, "Bravo, Punchinello! Bravo! Bravissimo!" A detective, up to your silly profiling, seems to say, "Why don't I try doing the same?" You're always carrying a little box with you, a precious little black box, a treasure trove of all you hold dear. Don't you notice the smell from that box? It's, you know what it is, don't you? He's talking about the cigarettes? Don't you think you better than me? You want to kill me or befriend me? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Why do I pray to straighten out this crooked tongue? I'm not really in a hurry to head back down there. I know if we head back down there, it's not going to catch anything. I don't even know if we were supposed to see that, or if that's going to help us in the long run. You okay? Sorry, I just kind of felt... Yeah. I don't expect you to be unfazed by a sight like that. Sorry, I couldn't tell till I got close. You know, that corpse was strange. Strange, how so? The other servants were found dead in what looked like living space. This one was way out here. Not to mention, I found this on the floor. Ammunition, so they were shot. All the others were caught unaware and stabbed. This one was tied to a chair and shot in the head. Seems it was a struggle to be to the bitter end. Is this just for show too? I think we get the idea by now. I'm not too sure either, but yeah, it's odd that he'd use a gun. I wonder why that is. He was in a panic. He was in a hurry. Damn it, I should be able to figure this out. Feels awful. I feel like I'm missing something. Something I should realize with some thought, but I'm just not noticing it. My brain just hasn't been working lately. Why hasn't your brain been working? There's something keeping you from working at your base? Or what? Why is that? I guess because I'm not enough of a man to solve two problems at once. Okay. Door's locked. Small engraving on the frame. The battleground is still at peace. The army is all lined up in their camps. The foolish soldiers will not move an inch. Even the gatekeepers will sleep on the job. Okay. Locked. What the hell is that supposed to do for me? Yes. Pieces are arranged in the chest. What the hell am I supposed to do with chess? Tall iron gate with stone statues. What do you think you can climb over this? Who do you think I am? There's no way. I actually wish I would have paid attention all those times my cousin tried to teach me how to play chess. I think I've got this figured out already. We already got the we've already got the hint. All the soldiers are back in their camps. The gatekeepers will stop. If those are the gatekeepers, these are the soldiers, then that means that this is our puzzle. I think all the pawns go here. And that's a bishop. That white piece right there is a bishop. And that's a queen. Here. Bishop needs to go this way. I don't know if it needs to be set up or if we just need to move all the white pieces together and all the black pieces. Bishop should go here. Right next to the... Where are they all? I actually don't play chess, so I don't know how they're supposed to... Oh. That's a rook. So let's move this rook all the way down here. Alright. Bishop here. And then the other knight this way. So the pawns go in front. I remember that much. And I think this here. Can't remember which one of these is the king and which one of these. There's 2 spots left. I don't think this is how it's supposed to go, but it should reset itself. Great, now I have to actually go and like look up a picture of how chest is set. Okay, good. They do go back. Hold on. I'm just gonna exit out of this. How long are we running for? 15 minutes? We should be good. Okay. Yes. Pieces. And go. Okay, well that's a very good Google. Yes, we'll wing it. We are gonna wing it. So I know the rook goes here. Guess the pawn. 2 spaces here, so I guess both the pawns go here. The pawns are supposed to be out, so we can move these out if we need to. But there's 2 spaces left. I guess that's where they go. Alright. So I think the bishop's supposed to stand by the royals, right? Because it would go... Wouldn't it go rook, knight, bishop? No, the bishop would be here, wouldn't it? 2 royals. I'm casually glancing over at this picture I've got on. Bear with me. I'm kind of iffy on the matter. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I had them on the... This is still the Oh! This is still the battleground. This area right here is still the battleground. So if I move them right here, they're still in battle. Maybe it doesn't matter where I push the pieces, as long as I push them off the battleground. Alright, and this one right over here. All the white pieces are off the battleground. Just in case, though, I guess I might want to attempt put some order in here, maybe. It should be fine. Push all these pieces off. Push these pieces. If this works, then we'll know that all I have to do is push these pieces off the battleground. If this doesn't work, then I'll sort the black pieces like I did the white pieces. But by the looks of it, I don't think it really matters, because we don't have all the pieces accounted for in order to do battle. Aha! There's no one on the battlefield, even the gatekeepers. We'll go ahead and move. We'll go ahead and turn off. I have too many windows up. Yes. Close. Why aren't you closing? Come on. Yes. Thank you. Good. And 19 minutes. Wait, did I save? Just to be sure. Filthy bed. This is where they kept the servants. Or I think that was one of the names. Yeah, this is where they kept the people who worked in the castle. Eight people. Richard? Voice didn't seem to come from. Release the lock. Richard! Keith, David, do you know where Sophie went? She's gone? I just looked away for a second and she wasn't there. I can't find her anymore. He might have kidnapped her. How the hell did he kidnap her? Killing such a thoughtful papa just calm down won't do any good, well, you know. Sorry, I had to actually take a double take on who was speaking. You! Did you take my daughter? Where is Sophie? Ah, Richard, so scared for your daughter. We'll leave this world as soon as you're not looking for. Just look, your wife was robbed from you by a robber's gun. Don't listen to him, Richard. Your wife was such a cheerful and lovely lady, Richard. But the truth is, she was an unbelievable idiot, leaving herself in the care of such a useless man. But it must have been a happy death. Just one bang, and she was all gone. What a beloved daughter she left behind. You fawn over her so, a real memento of your dear wife, yes? But humans do tend to die so easily, and I'm sure you're well aware. Stop it. Calm down, Richard. Calm down, Richard. Don't listen to a word he says. Oh, poor Richard. Alas, the Grundlers were down to just one Grundler. But don't you cry. You'll be the Grundlers again soon. In hell. Don't you dare insult my family. What did you do with Sophie? Give her back this instant. If you even lay a finger on her, I'll... You monster. Richard, settle down. Well, I guess I'd better go. Cute little Sophie is waiting for me. Let's head back to Lance and Shirley. I'm so sorry. I never even noticed she was gone. And where was she? The bathroom, though she had to take a piss. But she never came back. She was busted down the door and we fled the coop. The window's not shattered and she couldn't have disappeared on the toilet. Vent up there. That little brat. Shirley, you think you can get into that vent above the bathtub? Way too tight. My shoulders won't even fit. She's small enough that she could have, though. You mean Sophie snuck out on her own? You couldn't sneak in through the windows. It's a sheer cliff outside, and I checked the room if for any weird tricks when we first came in. The rim of the bathtub has marks made by heels. The same dust fell off the vent above. She must have climbed up on the tub to get in there. That scrawny, delicate little girl could easily crawl through. Richard, wait, you can't go alone. Please let me go. That fiend has Sophie in his grasp. We need to find her. Not yet, he doesn't. He's the kind of guy who puts out corpses for show. If he'd caught Sophie, he'd gladly flaunt it, I'm sure. He must have overheard Richard looking for Sophie and decided to meddle. We'll find her before he does. Come on, David. And me too? You stay here. You're out of sorts right now. If you tried anything sudden, I couldn't guarantee your safety. Wait! Please, you must find her. She's my one and only daughter. After my wife passed away, I couldn't look her in the eye for quite some time, but still, she's grown to such a wonderful girl. She's my pride. She's my joy. If anything happened to her, I'd... Sorry. We'll find her. Wait for us. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be over here. We didn't get a real good chance to look around, really. That's where this leads. We put this over here. Where were we? We were down this way. That's... We were down this way. This way. There's a room up here that I want to check. It looks like another study. The tongue in which these slaves speak is so savage, I can't remember even a word. I had the servants translate and type some words for me. It should do well to sell this dictionary to my countrymen. Since it can become so boring around here, I suppose I may as well try to learn. Or if they should be speaking anything implement out in the fields, I'll set them aflame on the spot. That's one way to pass the time, I suppose. Wait a minute. Stale paper because it's been here a while. Comparing the paper with the dictionary, you got the gist of what was written. Oh. What? Oh. Okay. Accidentally tabbed out for a second. My companion, I am to enter the dungeon. I know that my head will be taken off, displayed outside as a warning. I am sorry that I was unable to hand it off to you. Please be careful. It off. What is it? Okay. Wooden stool. Under the bed. Stale piece of paper. This must be it. Because I remember reading back in the diary, the little girl had one of the slaves executed. Right. Fellow prisoners, we will bear this no more. It is time we stand against these tyrants. We will fight for our companions laboring on the outside. I have obtained a key that will let us get outside. We'll wait until night, enter the garden, and join with our fellows in the fields. We will watch vigilantly and take the castle for ourselves. The four of us will pass the key from one to another each day, the same order as the song our people know. Okay. What was the song again? Okay. I think I've got a general idea of what's going on here. We've been recording for about 27 minutes. So here's what I have in mind. Back in here, or back this way, the little girl writes in her diary the names of the slaves, I think. And if those are the four holding cells, then we need to write down what their names mean. Because we have a dictionary. And in the dictionary, there's sun, moon, wind, river, stuff like that. If we can take a look at the names and translate the native names, we might be able to make some correlation. Because he said something about the song. So, if the natives' names translate to the same words of the song, we can find the key. And all we have to do is work our way from one end of the song to the last until we find this key. That's the biggest hunch I've got, and that's what I'm working on right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and do some digging around here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, check out some of my other episodes. And if you enjoy my stuff, you'll love my friend's stuff. You can find them on my page under Crewmates. So, as always, to keep myself from rambling and to get you on your way, my name's Captain Cordell, and I'm shipping out.